aside. Take this out from in front of me.
No, get sponsorship, Eric.
Shit, no sponsorship. Not sponsored. Well, hello everyone, and happy end of E3 week. I think this will actually be coming out maybe on Monday. But anyway, so E3 was last week, and this is Failure7x. I'm Where Did Eric Go? And we're going to have a little discussion about what we liked and did not like about E3 2018.
I already fucked it up.
What'd you do? So I'm Where Did Eric Go from the Mental Ward. This is Failure7x.
Forehead 7x.
So, just to sum everything up, we're going to talk about E3, the stuff that we liked and did not like. So, first, we'll just start with the order of the press conferences and how everything had. We're not going to be like, oh, well, they announced Red Dead Redemption 2 last year. They announced the release date for Kingdom Hearts 3 right before E3.
This is strictly business.
What he said. First off, EA had their first press conference. Oh my god, why?
Yeah, I thought you were going to be excited. I wasn't impressed.
It was awful. It was terrible. I mean, they showed Battlefield. I was okay with Battlefield. When that trailer first came out, a lot of people were turned off just because they saw the female soldier.
Well, that's stupid. See, I just don't, like, I tried Battlefield, but it's just not, I don't know. I'm more excited for a game that we'll get into later, but Battlefield.
Yeah. I thought we would have seen maybe some, that is everything. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I thought they would have shown something maybe like Titanfall, maybe. Oh, they did actually talk about. What?
They're not releasing another Titanfall.
No, not yet, no.
I'm saying they should both of them flop.
It's not that they flopped.
They're good games, it's just
they came out at bad times, which is unfortunate. I played the first one when it first came out. I think I played it on the Xbox One, then they released it on 360. I enjoyed the hell out of it. I thought it was fantastic. It was multiplayer only, which turned a lot of people off, but the second one came out.
It was definitely different. Well, it was good, but it was...
It's Call of Duty with giant mech suits and wall running and everything, and I think Call of Duty saw that, and they were like, let's do that too. That's Black Ops and Infinite Warfare.
Infinite Warfare was trash. Black Ops is god tier. We can argue about that, but that wasn't announced at E3, so we're going to stay on topic.
True. So the other announcements, the sports games, we don't care. I don't think anyone really cares. They didn't announce another UFC, which I was actually kind of surprised about.
Do you care about any of these?
Not really. I mean, they tried making up for... Oh, that's the game. Star Wars... Star Wars The Jedi Fallen Order. That is by the guys that did Titanfall. So they're going to be making a Jedi Star Wars game. So that should be interesting. I have two cameras to look at. I don't know which one to look at. This will be his. So
honestly, the only game I really cared about is Sea of Solitude. And that's just because I think the art style, there wasn't really... It just kind of like generic indie gameplay. But I think just the art style, the aesthetic of it was appealing. But
yeah. And I think, what was Jim Sterling? I think that's his name. When he does his Jim Impressions and stuff like that.
His Jim Impressions?
Yeah. That's his series. That's what he calls them. But anyway, he actually had a very good video, which was about the middle tier games, where, you know, you have the AAA titles, then you have the indie titles, but then you have the stuff that's in between. We don't have a lot of that stuff anymore. If it is, it's complete garbage. Because you remember on PS2, there was tons of mid-tier games, and like the
PS2 just had tons of games, period.
Exactly. Just like the Wii, but that was shelfware. We don't talk about the Wii, the original Wii. We don't even really talk about the Wii U anymore. Switch is where it's at. We'll get to that later.
Anthem looks like trash.
Anthem is Destiny, and it's like Iron Man mixed with Destiny.
Yeah, I never played Destiny. I just know that the 20 minutes of them just flying around with, what's the word I'm looking for? Recycled footage of the same footage.
Yeah, the entire press conference for EA, they were doing a lot of recycled footage. Like, it was just replayed over and over and over again.
Which makes sense, because if you look at the games, it's just a lot of recycled games.
I'm not even going to talk about Command & Conquer, because I know that already burned a lot of people.
I just feel bad. I never cared for it, but
a lot of people were upset about that one. Yeah, so, I mean, Battlefield 5 looks okay. I'm cool with that. So, let's
eat shit.
Move right along. So now we're on to Microsoft's press conference, which happened the next day.
Which should be the end of E3, because you can't beat it, but there's still like 3 days for no reason.
But Microsoft, I'll save that opinion for later. But, so they kind of knocked it right out of the park from the beginning to kind of get everyone in the edge of their seat. They talked about Halo Infinite,
which
it didn't say Halo 6, but...
I don't like that they released nothing about it. They're like, oh, here's a trailer that looks like Halo Grand Theft Auto, and then they're like, oh, well, we'll leave you up to speculation.
Yeah, I mean, the best part about it is the art style looks looks classic. They're going a little bit backwards instead of the futuristic, shiny Mass Effect look that they did with 5. Actually started with 4, then 5. And what I heard, I think even gameplay, they're gonna try and go back a little bit instead of doing the all over the. I didn't really like 5. It was okay. That marketing.
5 was more for multiplayer.
Yeah.
5 was definitely. The story was whatever, but
the marketing was misleading for that story.
Yeah.
Very misleading. But Halo 6 or Halo Infinite, yeah. I blew it out of the bag. It's actually Halo 6 Infinite. Yeah, whatever. It's a new engine. So that's promising.
That's
to me.
interesting. Yeah.
Next, Sekiro: Shadows Die Twice,
AKA Not So Neo.
Not So Neo. That's what we're gonna be calling it. So Sekiro Shadows Die Twice, announced last year.
Was it?
Yeah, I think it was actually announced at the Sony press conference. It was either that or it was like the Sony, like they, you know how they have like the State of the Union address with those two.
Yeah.
Like it's the Xbox, whatever experience, that stupid shit. But I think Sony actually announced it. It was either Sony or Microsoft, I can't remember. But
I mean, it looks like it would have came out on Sony. Like that's like seeing it on Xbox was confusing because I thought it was Neo 2 at first.
And which that's something later. That's a discussion for later. But Sekiro: Shadows Die Twice. A lot of people were speculating Bloodborne 2, and we got a completely new game from the guys that did Dark Souls. So it's not so Neo, but you have a grappling hook. And your arm can also transform into like a shield, an axe. I'm sold. Fallout 76, the reveal trailer. I mean, it's not exactly a reveal trailer. They already revealed it.
Well, didn't that get leaked?
I think it got leaked, and then they were just like, okay, here it is. And people were thinking that it was going to be kind of, it's kind of like Rust, so shared world. But that's the conference. That's later. Crackdown 3, still not coming out. Not till next year.
Terry Crews. That's like all you need to.
Terry approves.
The only thing I was hoping was you could like get some like Old Spice power. Some body wash, like ultimate move.
Then they talked about Nier Automata coming to Xbox. I didn't play it. Metro. I'm excited for Metro because I love the first 2.
I've never played any of them, and I have no interest nor expectation.
Think about it as Fallout Light. So
I never played Fallout.
We'll be right back.
Am I even a gamer? Do I even play games?
Who are you? Next, Kingdom Hearts 3, because actually I didn't really expect the trailer of Kingdom Hearts to be at the Microsoft press conference, but they revealed the Frozen gameplay. So they're going to be going to the kingdom from Frozen.
I played Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, obviously 100 years ago, but I never really got into them. The only thing I really got from Kingdom Hearts 3 is I'm glad they finally gave it a date.
Yes.
Because hearing everyone bitch about not having a date for the past, like, 20 years, I was getting pretty old.
Horizon. Forza Horizon 4. It's on Game Pass. I'll probably play it.
I'm actually interested. Like, I don't care for racing games, especially not Mario Kart, but...
What about Crash Team Racing?
Yeah, back when I was 6.
Dude, if you play it now, that shit is so competitive.
But the whole social aspect, for some reason, that was interesting. And since it's on Game Pass, I'll probably pick it up, but if...
Yeah, that's the whole reason. It's on Game Pass. So it's like, alright.
I would not pay $60 for it. I probably wouldn't even pay $40. But if it's included in Game Pass, which I already have, then I'll probably check it out.
Okay, Battlefield 5, we already talked about it. Microsoft tooted their own horn. Yeah, they tooted their own horn that we have 5 more development teams. Cool, I don't care. That's cool.
This is what happened. They looked at Bill Gates and said, hey, you got $100 billion. Do you need help spending it?
That's the story. Okay, I was expecting a little bit more.
I know, I have.
Alright, next they talked Tales of Vesperia.
Don't
really care. PUBG, we already know. But they unveiled a winter map, which I'm so excited for because I love PUBG and I'm gonna get this dumbass to play it at least once. Disappointment, the game session. People were thinking it was Skate 4. Sorry, that would have been unveiled. Yeah, people. That would have been announced at EA's and that's how they would have saved their press conference, but no, they didn't. Alright, next. Yes, I live next to a train. You drove over the tracks.
Well, on the way home, I'm just going to park on them.
Next.
Jump Force. Do you know how many Shonen Jump books, magazines, whatever, I had when I was a kid? Technically, I bought them all just for the Yu-Gi-Oh cards inside, but...
Oh, you little shit. He better be in that game. They put a book...
He better have a dual disc and not even use the fucking God cards. He just needs to go up and just slice throats with the dual disc.
Yes.
And then, like, Goku can't... What's Goku going to do?
True.
Is he going to eat the Senzu Bean? No. Yugi's going to stab him in his...
Next, we had Gears of War... Well, no, technically... Gears of War Pop, which is on mobile, which we have no idea what that's going to be. But where are you going?
You don't have any?
No. I have the little dude, but he's not Pop. I got the Lancer. Don't. You're going to do it anyway. No.
What the fuck? Who am I?
Oh, yeah. Why didn't we do that?
Oh, Jesus Christ!
He knocked over his camera.
Man down!
I think that's where we're going to pause on this one. So yes, Gears Pop was announced. That's a mobile game.
Which I'm doubly excited for because I recently got into Clash of Clans.
I just don't like mobile games. They give me
It's
a bad
the
taste in my
future.
mouth, like you.
Ooh.
Oh. Then also they announced Gears of War Tactics. I'm excited for that.
I could care less.
It looks like
Halo
XCOM.
Wars.
No, XCOM.
They both suck.
Halo Wars is you control a whole army at one time. XCOM is you have a small team that you try and get through a little out like
The tactic was to put that in there. I don't know where I'm going. Next.
Well, I think Rod was even saying like that was the true thing that they were trying to go for with Gears of War to begin with. They wanted to do like a squad
Ew,
game.
really?
Yeah.
Well, thank God they didn't go down that road.
Just like Halo. Halo was originally going to be like an RTS, like Halo Wars. Next, Dying Light 2.
No, we missed 5. We didn't go over 5.
Oh shit, that's right. How could I have forgotten that?
I brought the thing and killed the camera for what?
Gears of War 5, bitch. Gears of War 5, bitch.
I don't have any.
People think that's a swastika. Anyway, continue. So they announced Gears of War 5. I'm so excited. Kate is going to be the main character. I'm cool with that. A lot of people are like, oh, dude,
I feel like if you played 4, I feel like you saw that coming.
it makes sense. Yeah, with how 4 ended, it makes sense that she's the main character because she's got some loose ends she has to tie up.
Yeah, exactly.
And I guess that might be a video for another time just to talk about that. Dying Light 2. I love the first one, so I'm all in.
I love zombies, but and I love Mirror's Edge, but
So
I couldn't really get into.
You played Dead Island, right?
Yeah.
Did you like Dead Island?
No, Dead Island sucks. I played both of them.
Did you like the combat?
No, it was even worse.
Okay. It's by the guys that did that.
Well, that makes sense.
But no, the game is actually good. Next.
I'm more interested in Dead Island 2. What game am I talking about?
Dying Light. The next thing that they announced was a new console. Don't.
No,
No.
not yet.
No.
For me,
Give
not
it
yet.
till like it's probably going to come out 2020, turn of the century. They're gonna be like, oh, not turn of the century, turn of the decade, I guess. Yeah. So I guess it makes sense, but just give it some more time. You didn't even put a lot of exclusives out to begin with for the Xbox One, so why move on to Xbox next?
Yeah. Wow. You're don't.
I'm one of those. And then to end the conference, they went out with a bang and made it look like they were getting hacked. And Cyberpunk 2077 was finally unveiled with CG gameplay.
See, I never heard about this game.
You didn't? Oh, wow, a lot of people did.
Everybody was hyped, and I just couldn't understand it. I thought we were getting hacked as Cortana for Halo 6, but
Why would?
because she's in the phones now, Aaron. She's
fucking
on
Sour
here.
Patch
Did
Kid.
you know who this is right here? That's Cortana. Do I have to ask her where she's at? She's gonna say, hold on, I'm busy.
How did I get every single flavor?
Because you're acoustic.
Awesome. Acoustic. But yeah, so that's the end of Microsoft. We'll grade everyone at the end. So next, let's move on to Bethesda.
Can we just get it out of the way that Andrew WTF
All right, here's my thing about his performance. It was good. The crowd was awful.
they both sucked. Why was that a thing? The only funny part about that was when the dude was throwing shade at Walmart.
I actually missed that one. I don't remember that one.
When he was talking shit on Walmart? Mm-hmm. When he said Walmart, they got low prices and a low ability to keep secret.
I missed that. I probably was not paying attention.
Because you didn't care about Rage 2.
Rage 2 looks cool. I played a little bit of the first one. I need to go back and actually try it. Next, Elder Scrolls Legends. Do you care?
No.
I don't
That's
care.
a card game?
That's a card game.
Yeah, no.
I don't care.
I don't even care for Elder Scrolls.
Wolfenstein, The New Blood. I say Wolfenstein.
I don't play it. There's gonna be a lot of that.
I gotta play Wolfenstein 2. I didn't play that one yet. I love the first one. I started playing The New Blood. I didn't finish it, so I need to play The New Colossus, which is the new one. But Youngblood, you get to play as his twin daughters.
Prey. Mooncrash DLC. Here's where we can talk about Fallout 76. Let me just get this out of the way. I never played any Fallout, but this looks
It's pretty damn good. I played, the most I've ever played of a Fallout game was 3. I played all the way through it. Didn't do all the side quests because that was at a time where I just wanted to do the story, not the side quests. Before I was extremely into achievements. I really liked 3. I tried playing 4. I'm actually gonna get back into 4 because they put it on the Game Pass for Xbox, so I just re-downloaded it. I'm gonna play that. I have it on PC, I just don't play it. But 76 looks interesting. Co-op and the ability
that's like all I
to grief people with a nuke.
well, but like I said, I've never played any of them, but like it's again the same thing with what'd you call it? Horizon. Same thing with Horizon 4. It's just the social aspect. Like I don't know, I'm real big on that.
Actually, that's a good name to call it, Horizon 4. It makes sense. Next, Fallout Shelter is coming to Switch and PS4. I don't care. They announced their new IP, that the first one in 25 years.
Which they immediately buried by their next announcement.
Elder Scrolls 6. Playing the Dragonborn music. Why? It's not Dragonborn.
I don't know.
That's gonna be something different. Unless they're like, it's Skyrim 2. And then in between all of those announcements, they did the Skyrim Very Special Edition, which was on Alexa, the fridge, Etch-a-Sketch, and all that. I like that because that means they can take a hint and they can take a joke.
I really was hoping they would release it on the fridge, though. Even though I don't have a smart fridge.
Yeah.
My fridge doesn't even make ice.
Mine doesn't either. And I guess just because there was really only like 3 games that were announced for Devolvers.
Was that the same night?
That was the same night. It was right after. It was at midnight. That's why I didn't watch it, because I didn't know it was happening. But it was like a 20-minute press conference.
What the hell? Metal Wolf Chaos?
Yes, I just told you that.
Clearly, I was paying attention.
Devolver announced 3 games. One of them, which I believe has already been talked about a couple times, Scum, which is a survival game. My Friend Pedro, which is a side-scrolling like slow-mo shoot-'em-up game. Looks really interesting. That's on Pablo. And then Metal Wolf Chaos, an HD not remastered,
XD.
just updated version of Metal Wolf Chaos XD by the guys that made Dark Souls.
Eat poop. We'll be right back, guys.
What's the problem when you have a camera that records in 10-minute intervals? Shut your mouth.